Welcome into FSMAR Field here on the campus of Union University. Union softball, first game at FSMAR Field this year. Had some issues with the field and had to move locations a couple times, but glad to be back at home. Legit home game for the Lady Bulldogs softball team here, taking on Christian Brothers. Doubleheader today. Single game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Riley Vaughn in the circle for Union. And she's throwing to the catcher today for the Lady Bulldogs, Courtney Marler. Last warm-up toss is being made. It's Union and Christian Brothers. Union in their red tops, black pants. Christian Brothers in their black tops and white pants. Leading off for Christian Brothers is Josie Bond.
Leading off for Christian Brothers, number 1, Josie Bond.
Riley Vaughn on the year, 7-4 with a 1.64 ERA. Excuse me, a 3.17 ERA. 14 appearances. This is her 13th start of the year. She's thrown 70 2/3 innings pitched. Has 8 complete games. 78 strikeouts on the year. Does have 66 walks. First pitch she throws is the called ball. Next pitch from Vaughn to Josie Bond. Another one out of the zone. Ball 2. That one in there. 2-1 the count. Little slap bunt tried there by Bonds. Going to be fouled back into the net. He was the count at 2-2. Union 15-3 on the year, 8-5 in the Gulf South Conference. Right now in 6th place. Top 8 teams make the tournament, so Union trying to improve on their position right now. There's a swing and a miss. And a strikeout to open up the ball game. Kara Alexander, the batter for Christian Brothers. That went way high. Ball 1. Christian Brothers on the season, 6-19 overall, 1-11 in conference play. Another ball out of the zone, 2-1. .67 degrees here, mostly sunny. We do have a wind at about 12 miles an hour. Two balls and a strike to count. Pitch to the plate, popped up, foul, and get out of play. Wind is blowing about 12 miles an hour. Expecting some gust in the 20s today. Big storms came through here yesterday. Field looks great. Didn't get as bad as it could have been. A lot of tornado damage south of us in Mississippi and Arkansas over to the west of us. For the most part, West Tennessee stayed out of the bad stuff. A lot of flooding, a lot of wind, a lot of rain. Count is full after that ball in the dirt. One out here in the first. Check swing. She holds up. Did she go? They're going to check her. Did she go? They're going to appeal. No, she did not go. Ball 4. Alexander is on with the walk.
Batting now, number 6, Caroline Gross.
Brings up Caroline Gross. Baseball team doing their national anthem right behind us here at FSMAR Field. Union and Christian Brothers getting set to First pitch here in a few minutes. That ball in the dirt is going to be a wild pitch. It's going to move Alexander down to second. And it's going to make the count 1-0 to the batter, Gross. Do or die time for both of the baseball teams behind us. They both need a win. Union and Christian Brothers are playing for their postseason lives. Got about 4 weeks left after this one in the conference season. And called a strike, evens the count at 1-1. Next pitch, swing and a foul tip there at the plate. Caught by the catcher, 1-2 the count. Caroline Gross standing there, 1 out, a runner on second. Infield playing normal depth, outfield in just a step. Pitch to the plate. In there, called strike 3. 2 outs. A couple of strikeouts for Vaughn here in the first. Brings up Kate Candies. Right-handed cleanup hitter for the Bucks. She's a DP today for Christian Brothers. First pitch to Candies, low in the dirt. Job by the catcher, Marler. Scooping that one up, keeping the runner at second. Vaughn opened the inning with a strikeout, then walked the 2-hole hitter, Alexander. Struck out Gross. Now faces Candies, trying to end the inning right here. No damage. Pitch to the plate in there. Actually just outside, apparently. Called a ball. That 2-0. The crowd wanted that one. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the first. That one outside as well. 3-0, called a strike there. That one looked worse than the other one. 2-1 the count. They're elevated here in the press box, so we don't always know up and down. Pretty good view of in and out. 2 balls and a strike the count. That one popped up. Shallow center field. Jennings steps in, makes the catch. That'll retire the side. No runs, no hits. A walk. Runner left on base for Christian Brothers. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here at Union's Festmeyer Field.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle. And at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I want to thank all of our sponsors. The Bank of Jackson, Jones Chevrolet, Union University, helping us put these games on the internet. Paul Schultze and Worthy Road Studios and all of his crew setting up the many cameras that we use, many different angles. Appreciate their work, getting here, setting everything up. In the circle for Christian Brothers, Mackenzie Kleibert, she's 2-4 on the year. Where's number 33? She's a right-hander. It's her 12th appearance, her 8th start of the year. She's had 2 complete games, a 4.76 ERA in 32 1/3 innings of work. She struck out 12, walked 18. Again, we mentioned a 2-4 record for Kleibert. Leadoff hitter for Union will be Macy Neal. In the bottom of the first, Macy Neal batting from the left side. First pitch swinging, hits it out to the second baseman. That'll be taken care of there, 4-3. Brings up Briley Carneal. Briley Carneal. Bradley Carneal also batting from the left side. Ball in the dirt. 1-0. Ball tapped out to the pitching circle, picked up there by Clyburn. A quick throw. The runner beat it out. Quick speed of Bradley Carneal. Infield base hit. So a hit for Union. A runner on base for Adelia Alarcon.
Batting now, number 17, Adelia Alarcon.
One out. So Union has anything going here. Great speed as she just showed you there. Bradley Carneal beat out that infield single. Not running on that one. Ball high, 1-0. .413 average Adelia has on the year. Carneal has 4 stolen bases on the year and 6 attempts. Ball put into play down at third base line, foul. Yep. Ball and 2 strikes the count. Adelia Alarcon. Senior from Houston, Texas. Played multiple positions for Union and has through most of her career. Shortstop, third base, catcher. She's about to do it all. 1-2 the count. Swing and a hard hit one down the third base line. That's going to be fair. Into the corner. Throws into third base. Bradley Carneal's there safely, and a double for Adelia Alarcon. Union has something going here. In the bottom of the first. 2 on with 1 out. Brings up Fallon Groves. 316 average. She has 5 homers on the year, 18 RBI. She's in a great spot here. 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out, bottom of the first. She's a senior from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Transferred in from Montebello, fellow GSC school. Pitch, first pitch swinging and a miss for Fallon Groves. Hit out to third base. Nobody's going to try to score on that. Third baseman was playing in. Runners hold up. There'll be 2 outs on that ground ball. 5-3. Brings up Courtney Marler. .298 hitter on the year, the right-hander. Bats with 2 outs. Union in danger of stranding a couple now. In good position there. See if Marler can get these runs in. 2 outs, runners in second and third here in the bottom of the first. No score. Ball 1 to the batter, Marler. Pitch is high, ball 1, or excuse me, ball 2. Call that a strike. So we go 1-1. That was a ball. Makes it 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike here. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Union, a couple runners in scoring position. So if they can get one of those or both of those in here. Marlar has 12 RBIs on the season. That one sent out to left field. It's going to drift foul, though, down the line. Evens the count 2-2. A lot of sunshine today. It's been raining. I was talking to them today. I think it's rained 2 days a week here since January. We've had a lot of rain this spring so far, this late winter and spring. Love to see the sunshine. That ball fouled off, stays 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on here in the bottom of the first for Marlar. Union trying to strike first. Christian Brothers left 1 runner on in the top half of the inning. Union trying to strike first. Clyburn the pitch to the plate. Sent out to left field. It's going to be shallow. It will fall. 1 run will score. Here comes the throw and the runner to the second place, and she's going to be safe as she gets around the tag. That's single for Marlar. She advanced to second on a throw, but she gets 2 RBIs, and Union strikes first here in the bottom of the first. They lead 2-0. Brings up the senior Grace White, left fielder. She's third on the team in hitting, a .354 average, coming off a great weekend against Delta State where Union took 2 out of 3. She's got 5 doubles, 3 triples, a homer, and 13 RBI on the season. Bats from the left side, 2 outs, runner in scoring position for Grace White, the first baseman. Pitch is high, ball 1. Grace White gets hit on that pitch. 1-1 count. She takes that one. Now 2 runners aboard. As Grace White hit by a pitch. Now they're going to check and see if Grace swung. I'll tell you this, if you get hit in the belly, you're going to move your arms forward and the bat's going to go forward. If they call that a swing, that's trouble. They're going to bring all 3 umpires together now and chat with them. Not sure how you can overturn something like that, but I've seen stranger things. Union leads 2-0 here in the bottom of the first over Christian Brothers. A 2-out, 2-run single by Courtney Marlar. They're going to leave it as is. Grace White with a hit by pitch. And it's going to bring up Mackenzie David. A 286 hitter, but she's got power. 6 doubles, 3 bombs, 14 RBIs. She can make this 5-0 real quick. 2 outs. And strike 1 to David. She bats from the right side. No balls and a strike. Hard hit ball, but right at the third baseman. Holy cow. If that ball was a couple of feet either direction, she has a double down the line. Instead, a screaming liner to the third baseman. That'll end the inning. And we go to the top of the second. Union leading 2-0.
championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Welcome back into Festmeyer Field. 2-0 Union leading, scoring 2 in the bottom of the first there. On the 2-out single from Courtney Marler. Kier Kalan.
Batting now, number 22, Kyra Coolin.
Kyra Coolin. That's her name. That's from the right side. Squats down, squared to bunt, pulls back, takes the ball. Ball 1. Top of the second, Union leading 2-0. 5-hole hitter for the Bucks is Coulon. Very open stance. Closes it last minute, swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1. Riley Vaughn back to the circle. Nice first inning. 2 strikeouts, a walk, and a flyout. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. Ball 3, that one way high, 3-1 the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As they say, she swung at that first one. Didn't pull back in time. 2-2 the count. That one high, fills it up at 3-2. Pitch to the plate. Called strike 3 on the inside. Be the first out of the inning on the strikeout.
Batting now, number 4, Mackenzie Bakel.
Mackenzie Bakel will be the batter. She's a center fielder for the Bucks. Tall right-hander. Takes one high. 1-0. That one out of the zone as well, 2-0. Called strike. 2 balls and a strike to count. With the wind blowing about 10 to 12 miles an hour. That one popped up on the infield. Will the third baseman get to it? Yes, Alarcon drags it down right before she bounces off the softball fence there in front of the dugout. And there are 2 outs here in the top of the second.
Batting now, number 18, Riley Simpson.
Brings up number 18. It's Riley Simpson, the first baseman. She bats from the left side, an open stance. Bats with 2 outs, nobody on base. Pitches outside, or actually called strike on the outside corner there. Marler was set up outside. She got the call there. Good job by the catcher. Ball and a strike. No balls and a strike. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Called strike, 0-2 the count. Union leading 2-0 here. Softball game. First of a doubleheader today. Single game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Swing and a miss. 2 more strikeouts for Vaughn. That'll move us to the bottom of the second inning. Union leading 2-0.
Are you looking for a Christian college or are starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Bottom of the second we go. Union leading 2-0. Mallory Hildebrand, the left fielder, will lead off for Union. Her first plate appearance today. Batting in the 8 hole for Union. Union sent 7 batters to the plate in the first, scored twice, left a couple stranded. Clybert back to the circle for Christian Brothers. Correction, that's Clybert. First pitch she throws there, a ball here in the bottom of the second. Hildebrand's back in there, batting from the right side. Put in play down the left field line, but foul. Evens the count at 1-1. Mackenzie Clebert trying to settle in after giving up 2 runs in the first. She's trying to keep Union right here. Give her team a chance to catch back up. Union up 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. Hildebrand trying to start things off. See if Union can add to that lead. 1-1 count. In the dirt, 2-1. Hildebrand grounds out. The ball back to the pitcher, and Clebert takes care of that. It brings up Morgan Jennings, the center fielder.
Morgan Jennings.
She's batting in the 9 hole today. Good hitter with good speed. .299 hitter. She's got 23 hits, a couple of doubles, 2 triples, 11 RBI on the season. She bats with 1 out, nobody on base here in the bottom of the second. That ball in the dirt. One and 0 the count. Another one in the dirt, 2-0 the count. Another one out of the zone, 3-0. Jennings got great speed. Leads the team with 9 stolen bases. She's 9 out of 9 in that department. The left-hander awaits a 3-0 pitch from Clebert. Ball 4, 4-pitch walk. Jennings is on first. Brings up Macy Neal. She'll bat with 1 on and 1 out here in the second. She led off the game. Union's leadoff hitter with Macy Neal with a 4-3 ground out.
Macy Neal.
She's a shortstop for the Lady Bulldogs. She leads the team this year, .451 batting average, 31 RBIs, 9 home runs, 2 triples, 9 doubles. Runner goes. She's going to be in there way ahead of the throw. So a stolen base for Jennings, a ball on the pitch. Macy Neal, a junior from Dyer, Tennessee, Gibson County High School. Came to Union from University of Tennessee Martin. She's playing shortstop this year. She played third for us last year. She can do a lot of things for us. Hitting is one of them. Pitch in there. Call to strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at second base. Pretty much anything in the outfield probably will score Jennings unless she has to hold up on a ball in the air. She stands at second, ready to score if necessary. Pitch to the plate. In the dirt, she runs. She's going to get there on that wild pitch. Good job by Jennings reading that one perfectly. As soon as that ball hit the dirt, she was gone. So a wild pitch moves Jennings over to third base. Definite scoring position there. 1 out, 2 balls and a strike to count. Union's leadoff hitter and leading hitter on the season, Macy Neal at the plate. The lefty awaits the pitch from Kleber. That one lined out to right field. It's going to fall in for a single. That'll be an RBI hit. Macy Neal drives in a run with that base hit to right field. Union goes up 3-0. Christian Brothers catcher will go out, Alexander, and have a conversation with Kleber. Union's Briley Carneal steps up. She had a single her first time up.
Number 9, Briley Carneal.
Pitch is outside, ball 1. A ball and a strike the count to Carneal. She bats from the left side. Runner at first. Union has already scored 1 this inning. She squares to bunt. It's a good one out in front of the plate. She thrown out by a step, and the runner is also going to be thrown out at third. That sacrifice was good, but then Neal trying to get to third on that play. Not sure what she was thinking. She's thrown out by several steps. That'll end the inning right there. 3-0, Union adds a run going to the top of the third inning.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
An odd end to the bottom of the second as Union got to sacrifice bunt by Briley Carneal, but Macy Neal trying to go first to third on that sacrifice bunt and is thrown out by a mile. So Union goes from 2 outs and a runner on in scoring position to ending the inning. Union did tack on a run though. Macy Neal's base hit to right field scored Morgan Jennings, who led off the inning with a walk. Union's up 3-0, has out hit Christian Brothers 4-0. Top of the third we go. McGill, the batter. She's the 8-hole hitter for Christian Brothers. Riley Vaughn already with 4 strikeouts, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. She'll face Elena McGill for the first time today.
Elena McGill.
So her team has given her a 3-0 lead. Riley Vaughn trying to keep it, Christian Brothers, off the scoreboard. First pitch, called a strike right down the middle. I mentioned the wind. It's blowing across the field, right field towards left field, maybe slightly in a little bit. But for the most part, we're going right to left. The pitch is high, the zone 1-1. The field looks good. A lot of standing water outside the field, over in the bullpen areas, and the grass outside the fence where the playing area is. There's a lot of standing water. A couple inches of rain the last day or so here in West Tennessee. Ball and 2 strikes to count. Vaughn is retired, the leadoff hitter so far. Both innings, that one high, 2-2. Both of them via the strikeout. Bond struck out to lead off the first. Malone struck out to lead off the second. 2-2 the count here to McGill in the top of the third inning. Swing and a miss. She does it again. A strikeout to lead off the inning. McGill goes down swinging. We got one out here in the third.
Batting now, number 10, Ashlyn Smith.
Ashlyn Smith will be the batter. She's the 9-hole hitter. Swinging a miss on her first one. 0-1 the count. No score on the baseball side as Union's batting in the bottom of the second. Union and Christian Brothers starting a 3-game series over on the baseball side of the press box. A pitch out of the zone here, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Nice crowd here at Festmeyer Field. Softball stands filling up a little bit. That one fouled back to the screen, 1-2. Again, the first actual home game for Union this year, as Union's had to move several of their home games off campus. Things are getting back to normal slowly. Still dodging a lot of rain. That one fouled over to the baseball side. Heads up on the baseball side. Count stays 1-2. To Ashlyn Smith, her first plate appearance today. Union leads 3-0, top of the third. Union's got their 3 runs on 4 hits. Swing and a miss, back-to-back strikeouts. 6 strikeouts in the ballgame now for Vaughn. It brings up the leadoff hitter, Josie Bond. Josie Bond, and one of those strikeout victims to lead off the ballgame back in the first. Outside. Ball 1. 2 outs here in the third inning. Christian Brothers batting. Top half. Lefty Bond facing righty Vaughn. Pitch is low. They're going to check her swing. Say she did not go. 2-0 the count. Swing and a miss there, 2-1. She offered at that one. It'll be a late attempt at a slap hit there and came up empty. 2 balls and a strike. Another one there. Kind of a half swing. 2-2 the count. Lefty Bond. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Union trying to go to 9-5 in league play and improve their 6th place standing. Ball tapped there at the plate. It's going to be fair. Throw down to first in time. Nice play by the catcher Marler for Union, and throws a strike down to Grace White, and that'll retire the side. 1-3. 2 more strikeouts for Vaughn. She's got 6 now in the game through 3 innings. Union coming to bat in the bottom of the 3rd, leading 3-0.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Fessmeyer Field. Union leading 3-0, coming to bat in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting now number 17, Adalia Alarcon.
Idalia Alarcon will lead off. She had a double her first time up. That ball in the dirt, 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd. Called strike, 1-1 the count. Another hard hit ball down the line. It's going to be another double, at least, all the way to the fence down in the left field corner. Alarcon will round second. Throw comes back in. She's going to get to third as the throw is offline, and it brought the third baseman over towards the Union dugout, and Idalia Alarcon saw that and took off and got third base on it. So that'll be a double. And then the E7 on that throw is going to allow her to go to third. So 2 doubles in the game for Idalia Alarcon.
Batting now number 20, Fallon Groves.
Brings up Fallon Groves. She grounded out her first time up to third base. The Union has a runner on third with nobody out here in the 3rd. Pitch is outside corner, called strike. Another ball on the ground. That's going to score a run, though. The shortstop will scoop it and throw to first. That'll be an RBI ground out. As Union tacks on another run on that ground out. Good job by Fallon Groves putting the ball in play. So that 6-3 will get her an RBI.
Batting now number 4, Courtney Marlin.
Courtney Marlowe, the batter. She had the 2 RBI double back in the first. She bats here with 1 out. And a strike call against her. Union leading 4-0. One for one with that 2 RBI double. Ball hit to the third baseman. Nice snag. And a throw there. That ball headed for the hole there between third and short. And third baseman Ashlyn Smith for Christian Brothers came up with a great play there. Snagged that one as it started to go past her and threw out the speedy Marler. Now Grace White will bat. She was hit by a pitch her first time and was stranded. She bats with 2 outs. That's from the left side here in the bottom of the third. That one tapped back to the pitcher. Kleber will easily toss that one over to first. That'll end the inning, but Union does score again. They lead 4-0 going to the top of the 4th inning.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Back to Fessmeyer Field. 2-hole hitter Kara Alexander will lead off the 4th inning for the Bucks. Her team trailing 4-0, top of the 4th. She walked her first time and was stranded back in the first. So Kara stands in against Riley Vaughn. Riley Vaughn has struck out 6 so far in the ball game. She's walked 1. That was Alexander back in the first. First pitch Alexander sees is a strike. We're underway here in the top of the 4th inning. Union leading 4-0. Doubleheader today for Union softball with Christian Brothers. Single game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. You can watch it all right here, uathletics.com. You can find links to live stats as well. Keep up with the stats as you go throughout your day as well. One pitch fouled back to the screen. Makes it 2-1. Make that 1-2. Little chaser pitch there. Got a little bit out of the zone. 2-2 the count. Alexander held off. That high fastball for Riley Vaughn just a little bit too high. 2-2 pitch. That one closer. She didn't offer at it. Fills it up 3-2. Not a bad pitch there. Should have thrown that pitch on 1-2. Might have got a strikeout there. Instead, we're at 3-2 right now. Alexander leading off here in the top of the 4th. Pitch, swing, and foul straight back to the screen. And it'll stay full. That one popped up. Catcher's calling for it. Dodges the umpire. Umpire's running in circles trying to get out of the way. It's like they were dancing. But a nice play by Courtney Mahler. She catches that foul tip. And another leadoff hitter retired for Riley Vaughn. She's retired the leadoff hitter in all 4 innings so far. The first 3 times it was via the strikeout. We'll take it either way. Strike call, the first pitch to Caroline Gross. Gross, a strikeout victim back in the first inning, her only other plate appearance today. Sends that one to left field, and that's a no-doubter. Holy cow, that's up on the hill behind the left field fence. That was a shot, no-doubter. The first hit of the ball game for Christian Brothers is a home run. Christian Brothers is on the board now. Break up the no-hitter and the shutout on one swing of the bat. And that was a no-doubter by Caroline Gross. Brings up the DP, Kate Candies. Candies is the 4-hole hitter. She flew out to center field back in her first time up.
Coming to bat, number 24, Kate Candies.
Pop this one up. It's going to get foul. Very loud foul. The ball hit the press box or something down here. Or maybe somebody just dropped something up here. I don't know. Ball one in the dirt, evens the count at 1-1. Foul tip there at the plate, 1-2 the count. Off speed, called strike. Great pitch there by Riley Vaughn. She gets the strikeout. 2 outs now in the inning. Candies goes down looking. That off-speed pitch there. That curveball dropped right in there, and Candies is frozen. Called strike 3. Kyra Coolin, excuse me. First pitch she sees is out of the zone, ball 1. A strikeout victim back in the second to lead off the inning. She bats here with 2 outs in the 4th. 4-1, Union leading. Christian Brothers broke up the no-hitter and shut out a few batters ago, and Caroline Gross smashed one to left field. Home run, no doubter. Got the outfield fence here, and then in left field there's about, 10, 15 feet of flat land, and then it goes up onto a hill, and she hit it up on the hill. That ball grounded to shortstop. It'll be an easy 6-3, and that'll retire the side as Coolin grounds out. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, Union leading 4-1.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way? Peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
Back to Union's Fessmeyer Field. Union leading 4-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Union. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for Christian Brothers. That 1 run came on a solo shot by Caroline Gross back in the top half of this 4th inning. Their only run came on that home run so far. Union trying to get that run back and maybe more. Leadoff hitter here in the 4th will be the 7-hole hitter for Union, Mackenzie DeVede. She lined out to the third baseman back in the 1st inning to end the inning. Union scored 2 in that inning, and she hammered that ball down to third baseman. Third baseman snagged it. That was a laser. See if she can hit it that hard somewhere else. A little more green involved. That one. Strike call there. (4-1) Union leading. David takes that off-speed pitch in there for a strike. 0-2 or 1-1 the count rather. I mentioned David has power, 3 homers this year already. Wind blowing at about 12 miles an hour, gusting up in the 20s today. That pitch is out of the zone, ball 2. Blowing across the field from right field over towards left field. Pitch in the dirt, 3-1 the count. Mackenzie Kleber, back in the circle for a fourth inning of work. He's given up a run in every inning so far, but it hasn't been the huge numbers. 2 runs in the first, 1 run in the second, 1 run in the third. So she's kept the damage to a minimum. That ball tapped down third baseline foul. Fills the count at 3-2. Union hasn't been able to really bust open an inning yet, but they still find themselves up 4-1 here in the bottom of the fourth. Rolling past the halfway point of this ball game. David leading off for Union here, trying to get something started. Full count. Pitch to the plate. Tap down to third base. Get it to third again. This time a soft grounder and a 5-3 ground out for David. That brings up Mallory Hildebrand. She grounded out 1-3, her first time up. She bats with 1 out here. She's the 9-hole hitter for Union. Make that the 8-hole hitter. Morgan Jennings on deck. Morgan Jennings scored back in the second after a walk. She came around to score. Pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Hildebrand bats with 1 out. Jennings on deck. Then back to the top of the order for the Lady Bulldogs. Another chance for the third baseman, and she's been perfect today for the Christian Brothers defense, and she's had a lot of work over there. Another ground out. She's had grounders hit at her. She's had line drives hit at her. She's had hot, scorching ground balls hit at her. And she's made every play. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the fourth. Union in danger of not scoring for the first time in an inning in this ball game, as they scored each of the first 3 innings. 2 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Morgan Jennings batting. She walked and scored back in the second inning. This one, line drive back up the middle and a base hit. So Union keeping it going there. A base hit for Jennings. And it brings up the top of the order, Macy Neal. Macy Neal will bat with 2 outs. She's the leading hitter for Union, hitting nearly 500, a 461 average entering this ball game. 9 home runs, 31 RBI. Make that 32 as she had an RBI back in the second. Union offensive leader in pretty much every offensive category. She bats here with 2 outs and a runner on first base here in the bottom of the fourth. See if she can find a gap somewhere. She bats with good speed at first. Runner goes on the pitch. Jennings trying to get a steal, and she will hang on to the bag, and she does as she slid all the way past it, but held on with that, with those hands. So another stolen base for Jennings. She leads the team in that category. She's got 10 on the season now. So now a base hit would more than likely score Jennings from second. Great speed out there. First pitch is a ball, the count. To Macy Neal. See if she can drive her in right here. That one hit out to left field. It's going to be a single. Runner's going to run home. The throw is coming home, and the tag is late, and the runner is safe. And another close play at the plate that goes Union's favor. Is Union able to slide around the tag? That throw bounced, and when it bounced, it slowed up just enough, and the catcher had to wait for it. And Jenny's able to slide in around that tag. So that single by Macy Neal gives her the second RBI of the night. Excuse me, of the afternoon. And Jennings scores the second run, and Union indeed does continue their streak of scoring in every inning. 2 runs in the first and 1 run each the second, third, and fourth. So far in the fourth, we've got number 2-hole hitter Briley Carneal up. A base hit in the first, a sacrifice bunt in the second. If she can get a base hit here, maybe Macy Neal can come around for another run. 5-1 Union leading. Ball hit out to second base, and second baseman will scoop it up and throw out the speedy Briley Carnillo, and that'll end the inning, but Union does score again. Their fifth run of the ball game. Union leads 5-1. We're going to the top of the fifth.
Are you looking for a Christian college or are starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Welcome back to Fessmeyer Field. 5-1 Union leading game one of this 3-game series. First game of a doubleheader today. 5 runs on 7 hits and no errors for Union. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error for Christian Brothers. Back to the circle is Riley Vaughn. 7 strikeouts on the day. She struck out every hitter in the lineup for Christian Brothers 1 time except for 2. Alexander and Bakel has not had a strikeout today. Everybody else has 1. That ball hits Bakel like right on the, it may have been on the knee. He's a little slow getting up. Mackenzie Bakel will head down to first. They're going to hit by a pitch. Bakel, who fouled out her first time, hit by a pitch here. She's one of the ones that has not struck out yet against Riley Vaughn, one of only 2 CBU players. So she's on first with nobody out, and it brings up Riley Simpson, a strikeout victim, back in the the second inning. Squares to bunt, pulls back, that ball in the dirt, 1-0. One of the few clouds rolling by gave a little bit of a shade as it rolls across the field now. It's been mostly sunny, still mostly sunny. Just a passing cloud. That one bunted in the air and nearly snagged by Marley. Adelia Alarcon getting a laugh over there as Marler almost snagged that ball out of the air. What an acrobatic move by the catcher for Union, Courtney Marler. Ball and a strike to count. That pitch is high. Runner goes. Throw is down. And the stolen base is successful. So 2 balls and a strike to count to the batter. First runner in scoring position for Christian Brothers since the first inning. And Alexander walked and then moved over on a wild pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 the count. Vaughn trying to pitch around a hit by pitch and a stolen base. No outs here in the top of the 5th, runner on for Christian Brothers. They trail 5-1. Managed just 1 hit so far. That a monster solo homer by Gross back in the 4th. That pitch way high, a wild pitch. Now a runner at third base for Christian Brothers with nobody out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count to the hitter. Riley Simpson, the batter. She struck out her previous time up, only other time at bat in this ball game. That pitch way outside and a walk. Only the second walk of the night for Vaughn. And the first 2 batters have reached here in the 5th for Christian Brothers. Number 8 hitter, Elena McGill, the batter. She's a shortstop. She's a strikeout victim from the 3rd inning. 0 for 1 on the day. Union's head coach Sydney Sterner out getting the defense set up. 1st and 3rd situation. Catchers communicating to the field as well. 2 balls and no strikes to count. 2 runners on with nobody out here. It's the biggest threat of the day so far. Base runner wise for Christian Brothers. Pitch inside, ball 3. Now Courtney Marlar will call time and go out and talk to Riley Vaughn in the circle. Elena McGill, the batter, 0 for 1 on the day. Christian Brothers has 2 base runners this inning without the aid of a hit by pitch for Mackenzie Bakel. And then Riley Simpson walked. Stolen base and a wild pitch. Got Bakel all the way to third before the Simpson walk. 3-0 count. Pitch to the plate. Called strike 1. McGill probably taking another pitch here maybe. Vaughn has been a little off this inning after 7 strikeouts and 1 walk through 4. That one hit. Second hit of the ball game for Christian Brothers. A hard ground ball through the hole into left field. That'll be a RBI single for McGill. So nothing doing on her taking another one. She gets an RBI, drives in Bakel. It brings up Ashlyn Smith, the third baseman. Ashlyn Smith 0 for 1 with a strikeout. She's been superb defensively over at third base. A line drive hit at her. She caught it. Scorching ground ball hit that direction. She caught it. Several ground balls of the regular variety hit to her, and she's made those plays as well. She's got a chance here to help her team creep back into this ball game. It's 5-2 now. Christian Brothers has got a run in each of the last 2 innings, a home run last inning, and now a base hit. Still nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Pitch is called a strike, 0-1. Vaughn had been getting ahead a lot early. She had failed to this inning. See if that'll get her back on track. 0-1 the count to Ashlyn Smith. She bats with nobody out, 2 runners on. Line drive foul down the left field line. It's going to go over the fence there by the dugout and roll off into the Great Lakes region. A lot of water standing off the field. A couple inches of rain over the last day or so here in West Tennessee. Swing and a miss, a big strikeout there. That was needed. Second strikeout of the night or the afternoon for Ashlyn Smith. 8th for Riley Vaughn. Back to the top of the order, Josie Bond. She's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. She bats with 1 out. Runners on first and second for Christian Brothers. They've already scored 1 this inning. Riley Vaughn trying to keep it right there. Union leading 5-2 in the top of the 5th. Pitch is a ball, 1-0. Check swing. They're going to say no check at all. The umpires can just call it and say that she swung. No check necessary. 1-1 the count. Pitch to the plate. She went. Strike 2. Kind of a, I guess that's a bunt attempt. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. Vaughn trying to pitch out of some jams here in the 5th. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there. 2 in a row for Vaughn. Vaughn goes down for the 3rd time today, twice now swinging. Brings up Kara Alexander, 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a foul out. She bats on the right side with 2 outs now, 2 runners still there at first and second. Vaughn trying to keep them there. One run already scored this inning for Christian Brothers. It's 5-2 Union leading. As that pitch is out of the zone, ball one. Correction, make that strike. Pitch to the plate. Popped up foul. It's going to get out of play before anybody can get to it. Bounces off the netting. Right over the third base dugout. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Pitch in the dirt. Good job by Marler keeping it in front of her. Runners have to retreat back to the bags. A ball and 2 strikes. Runners remain at first and second. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Union has scored in the previous 4 innings of this ball game that they've batted. Christian Brothers has scored each of the last 2 innings. So outside, not called a strike. Marler wanted that one. They're going to ask for an appeal. She did not go. Count is 2-2. The ball outside. Didn't miss by much. Good pitch by Vaughn, seeing if she could get Alexander to chase it. She did not. Carolyn Gross on deck. She's the one that hit that blast of a home run to left field back in the 4th inning. And she's going to come to bat as Gross hits that ball. Maybe not. A throw out at the plate. As Alexander hit that ball up the middle, she'll get a base hit, but the runner from second trying to score is thrown out. Nice throw there by the Union center fielder Morgan Jennings. And Gross will not come to bat in this inning. After the base hit, throw out at the plate. So the score stays 5-2. Christian Brothers gets a run. And it stays right there. 5-2. Union leading. Union coming to bat, bottom of the 5th. Welcome back to Festmeyer Field. Union leading 5-2. Idalia Alarcon will lead off for Union. Christian Brothers has a new pitcher, Kelsey Worm, making her 7th appearance of the year. This is her 5th appearance in relief. 0-1 record, a 6.52 ERA. She's tossed in 9 2/3 innings, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts in those 9+ innings. First batter she'll face will be Idalia Alarcon. Bottom of the 5th, Union batting. The pitch to Alarcon is in there for a strike. Alarcon pops it up. Shortstop going back into shallow left field will make the play. Alarcon goes down. First time she's been retired today. She was 2 for 2 with 2 doubles prior to that fly out. He now drops to 2 for 3 on the game here. Brings up Fallon Groves. Fallon Groves has a ground out 5-3 and a ground out 6-3. That ground out 6-3. She did get an RBI on as well, though. She bats here with nobody on and one out. Union has scored in every inning to this point, 2 in the first, 1 in each the second, third, and fourth innings. A bat here in the fifth with a 5-2 lead. Christian Brothers got a run in the fourth and a run in the fifth. Union's got 5 runs on 7 hits with no errors. Christian Brothers 2 runs on 3 hits with 1 error. 1-0 is the count. Pitch to the plate, fouled off down the first base line. It was a cue ball shot by Fallon Groves. It leaves the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Count moves to 1-2 on Fallon Groves. 0 for 2 with RBI today. Does have home run power. She's batting in the 4 hole today for Union. Outfield playing deep in anticipation of that. Wind blowing across the field out towards left. Pitch outside, 2-2. Kelsey Worm, the new pitcher for Christian Brothers this inning, is a lefty and making her 7th appearance of the year. She's got 2 starts on the year. She's only thrown in 9 2/3 innings. Her job is to keep the score right here. See if her team can chip away. So far, so good. Another pop-up on the infield, another pop-up to the shortstop. It brings up Courtney Marler, the catcher for Union. 1 for 2 on the day, a double with 2 RBIs in the first. She had a ground out to the third baseman back in the third. So 2 outs, nobody on base here in the fifth. Christian Brothers leads 2-0 over on the baseball side. Union's batting in the bottom of the fifth. 2 hits apiece for each of the baseball teams. Christian Brothers got the run lead, though, 2-0. They're in the bottom of the fifth as well, home team batting. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Union leading on this side, softball side, 5-2. Foul ball back to the screen. Count is 1-1 now. Hard hit ball through the hole at shortstop, out into left field. That's going to be a solid single there for Courtney Marler, her 2nd hit of the ball game. And it brings up Grace White. A 2-out single there by Courtney Marler, and it keeps Union alive, trying to score in this inning, trying not to snap their scoring streak, scoring in every inning so far. Grace White, the batter. Grace White hit by a pitch and also a ground out to the pitcher. Her 2 plate appearances, 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch she sees is a called strike. Grace White batting from the left side, so a lefty-lefty matchup. See if she can get a hit and keep this inning going. Pitch called a strike, 0-2. Pitch caught that high outside corner there. Grace. Close to the plate, up in the front of the box, batting from the left side. 0-2 count with 2 outs and a runner on here in the bottom of the fifth. Pitch way outside, a chase pitch, and she did not. Count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss. No throw needed. Grace White goes down swinging. That'll end the inning. Union does not score for the first time in this ball game. Still lead 5-2, going to the top of the sixth.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Festmeyer Field here on the campus of Union University. Top of the sixth we go. Caroline Gross, the batter. 1 for 2 on the day. A solo shot to left field back in the fourth. That was the first run and first hit of the ball game for Christian Brothers. It was a no-doubter. Now she's ahead in the count, 2-1 here in the top of the sixth. Riley Vaughn still in the circle for Union. 9 strikeouts on the afternoon, 2 walks. So far has allowed just 2 runs on 3 hits. Those runs, a solo homer in the fourth, and then they got tacked on a run there in the top of the fifth. They've scored in 2 straight innings. Vaughn trying to stop that right here. Now Vaughn, a nice dive. The ball gets loose, and she throws and still gets the out. What a good hustle play by Vaughn as she came out of the circle and dove for that little swinging pop-up there. The ball bounced out of her glove as she hit the ground, but she stayed with it. So a 1-3 ground out for Gross. That's a big out there. The 3-hole hitter retired to lead off the 6th. It brings up Candies, 0 for 2 on the day, a fly out and a strikeout. Nice play there by your pitcher. Ball bounced out of her glove. She had to get up and scramble for it. Throw to first just to beat the runner. 1 out, and she hits Candies. It's the 3rd hit batter for Riley today. There'll be a runner on first with 1 out, and Kyra Coolin will be the batter. 0 for 2 on the day, a strikeout, a ground out, and she was hit by a pitch. She came around to score that run in the 5th inning. 0 for 2 on the day with the strikeout. Take that back. She did not score that run. That run was scored by Riley Simpson back in the Ball 1, strike 1. 1 out, runner on first. Kiera Coolin, the batter. Pops this one up. Third baseman Alarcon over. Shortstop over. Ooh, they nearly collide. Alarcon makes the catch. Macy Neal came over. Kind of bumped her there at the end. A near disaster averted. And 2 outs in the inning. Pop up to the third baseman. Runner stays at first. Bakel, the batter. She's the one that scored that run back in the 5th as she got on with a hit by pitch. She also popped up foul to the third baseman, her first plate appearance. 0 for 1 on the day. She bats here with 2 outs and a runner at first. Ronnie Vaughn trying to put up another 0. She's put up 3 zeros so far in this ball game. And another one right here would stop that momentum of Christian Brothers, who scored in each of the last 2 innings. That one fouled straight back. Count is 0-2. Bottom of the 6th on the baseball side. Still 2-0 Christian Brothers on the baseball side. Sun's shining a lot here. FSMAR Field. Oh, no, she can't do that. Nope. They're going to call her back. She leaned into that one. Here, Riley Vaughn threw the off-speed pitch up there, and Baker was like, I'm going to get hit again, score another run, and she kind of leaned out across that. Poked her elbow out there, and no argument for anybody. She came trotting back. So it's a 1-2 count. Coach Sterner came out to ask something. Not sure what she was asking there, but everybody back to their positions, and a foul ball off the net stays at 1-2. Hey, you never know. All they can do is call you back. A ball and 2 strikes and 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. 5-2 Union lead. They've led the whole way. Swing and a miss and another strikeout. Number 10 on the day for Riley Vaughn. That'll end the inning. Union will come to bat in the bottom of the 6th, leading 5-2.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Bottom of the 6th we go. Mackenzie David will lead off for Union. 0 for 2 on the day with a couple of runners left on base for the right-handed senior. In right field today, she got a line out to the third baseman in the first, a screening liner. Then a ground out to the third baseman back in the 4th. She's 0 for 2. Bats here with nobody on, nobody out here in the 6th. Union up 5-2. Union scored twice in the first. 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. Led 4-1 after 3. Christian Brothers tacked on a run in the 4th. Union got it back in the 4th, and Christian Brothers tacked on a run in the 5th. Union's got 5 runs on 8 hits with no errors. Christian Brothers 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. First pitch is a strike call to David. The right-hander awaits the pitch from the CBU's lefty reliever. Worm came in last inning, did a nice job. Union's only 0 on the board offensively was in that bottom of the 5th. And that is the credit to Kelsey Worm. Came in relief of Klebert. Ball and a strike the count to David. Off-speed pitch is just outside. That was close. CBU wanted that one. Worm is kind of circling the circle there, had a smile on her face like she really wanted that one. 2 balls and a strike the count. Leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 6th, David. David sends one out to center field. That's going to leave the park. Just to the left of straightaway center, and David, we mentioned her home run power. That's number 4 on the season. And Mackenzie David says, we're not going to put up another 0. We're going to take care of that right here, right now. The leadoff batter in the 6th puts a 1 spot up for Union. It looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. Pinch hitter for Union will be Haley Sipes, number 27. She's a junior from New Bern, Tennessee. Went to Dyer County High School, also Dyersburg State Community College, where she transferred into Union. She'll bat in place of Hildebrand. Hildebrand was 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs in her 2 plate appearances. Haley Sipes will come in.
Batting now, number 27, Haley Sipes.
Sipes, a right-hander. A utility player for Union, can play infield and outfield. Pitch. Ball hit out to the second baseman. First pitch swinging and a ground out 4-3 for Sipes. We'll see if Hildebrand will re-enter in left field or will Sipes come in. We'll stay tuned for that information update. The 9-0 hitter Morgan Jennings will bat. She's 1 for 1 on the day. A walk in the first. A walk in the second. And a base hit, stolen base, and a run scored in the fourth. Swing and a miss there. Strike one. Union leading 6-2 here in the bottom of the sixth. Lefty-lefty matchup here. 0-1 count. Squares to bunt, pulls back, and Jennings takes ball one. Up here in the press box, the umpire calls verbally a strike or a ball right away. Then if it's a strike, his arm motion is delayed. So we have to wait a little bit. We've been called a couple of times thinking a ball was a ball. We can't hear his verbal call up here, but we can see his arm motion. That one sliced down the left field line, foul. In play, but not able to be caught by the left fielder who goes crashing into the fence over there. Good hustle by the left fielder, Kyra Coolin. Covered a lot of ground on that one. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Jennings with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Union already a run across as Mackenzie DeVede powered a home run to center field to lead off the inning. Swing and a miss, and Jennings goes down swinging. Brings up Macy Neal, Union's leading hitter.
Number 2.
That was DeVede's 4th home run of the year. She bats from the left side also. Lefty-lefty matchup here. 2 outs, nobody on base. Bottom of the 6th. And strike one call. Foul ball out of play, 0-2 the count. Hard hit ball out to second base. That's going to be a tough play. A base hit there for Macy Neal as she hammered that ball out in the hole there, up the middle rather. Second baseman laid out for it, got a glove on it. Even if she puts that in her glove, I'm not sure if she's throwing out Neal at first there. Base hit. And 2 out rally started here by Macy Neal. Brings up Briley Carneal. She's 1 for 2 on the day. A base hit in the first, a sacrifice bunt in the second, and a ground out in the fourth. She bats here with 2 outs. And a runner on first base here in the bottom of the 6th. Union already scored a run. A leadoff home run solo shot by Mackenzie DeVede, her 4th of the year. First pitch called a strike, 0-1. 6-2 Lady Bulldogs. Union has scored in every inning but the 5th in this ball game. Like I said, not able to break any inning open, but they've just kept tacking on runs. Another called strike, 0-2 the count to Carneal. Riley Carneal, a junior from Medina, Tennessee, another transfer from UT Martin, went to South Gibson High School. Was a solid second baseman for the Lady Bulldogs. Bunts this one to third base. And thrown out at first. 5-3. Briley Carneal, great speed, but the throw just barely beat her. And as we mentioned, the third baseman, Ashlyn Smith, for Christian Brothers, continues to make spectacular plays on the defensive side. Union up 6-2, going to the top of the seventh, 3 outs away from a series opening win here at Festmeyer Field.
Are you looking for a Christian college or starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Welcome back to Festmeyer Field. Top of the seventh we go. Riley Vaughn back out in the circle trying to complete this one, 3 outs away from a series opening victory. Count is even at 2-2 now. Top of the seventh, 6-2. Union leading, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Lady Bulldogs. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Christian Brothers, and a called strike 3. Another curveball, off-speed pitch. It just floated right in there and froze the Christian Brothers hitter. That's happened a couple times tonight. 11 strikeouts in the ball game now for Riley Vaughn. That strikeout victim is Riley Simpson. Brings up Elena McGill, 1 for 2 on the day, an RBI single in the 5th. She struck out back in the 3rd. That one inside, nearly hit her. Ball 1. Haley Sipes did stay in the game. She was the pinch hitter for Hildebrand. Last inning, she stayed in the game to play left field. Called strike, evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss, or maybe she foul tipped it or something. She jammed her hand or something. Maybe caught the end of the bat and maybe jarred the handle or something. She's smiling anyway, but she sure did drop that bat and shook her hands like something got her, so probably hit the handle and jarred her hands a little bit or something. Either way, a ball and 2 strikes is the count. With 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Pitch high. Got away from Vaughn there, 2-2. 9-hole hitter Ashlyn Smith up on deck. She's the third baseman. That we've talked so much about today. That one in the dirt, but it did hit McGill. The 4th batter hit by Vaughn. Vaughn's got 11 strikeouts in the game and just 2 walks, but she's hit 4 batters. We got number 19, Savannah Crockett, pinch running at first base for McGill. And the pinch hitter for Christian Brothers is Kylie Burks. And she's hit by a pitch. Raleigh Vaughn shaking her hand there like she got in the way there. Felt like that was a pretty good pitch. Coach Sterner's going to argue that as well. So back-to-back hit by pitches. This game not over yet. Back to the top of the order, and Josie Bond, who's been quiet today, which is a little scary this time. Somebody that's been that quiet, you say they're due. She's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. She bats in the top of the 7th. Her team down by 4. 2 runners on base and just 1 out. That was the first pitch to the pinch hitter, Kylie Burks, and it's going to stand as a hit by pitch. And we're going to have probably a re-entry at first, and we'll re-enter as Ashlyn Smith will re-enter for number 30, Kylie Burks at first. So Burks is out of the lineup after hit by pitch. So Ashlyn Smith will re-enter there at first base as the runner. The whole infield and Coach Sterner for Union is in the circle, trying to calm down her freshman starter, Raleigh Vaughn. She's had a good year, been Union's top pitcher from Killen, Alabama, Mars Hill Bible Schools, where she went to high school, 5'8" freshman. Also can play the outfield some. She's had a spectacular game up to this point through the first 6 innings, 11 strikeouts. 2 walks, but she's hit 5 batters in this ball game. 2 of them here in this inning. That's who is on first and second right now with 1 out. Got a leadoff strikeout in this inning. Swing and a miss there to Bond, who struck out twice today via Raleigh Vaughn. 0-1 the count to Bond. Union's defense playing in on the infield. First and third well in. Shortstop and second, even with the bags. Pitch outside, no chasing as Bond called a strike. Ooh, outside corner. Generous there for the Lady Bulldogs. 0-2 the count. Left-hander Bond facing the right-hander Vaughn. 0-2 the count with 1 out. Ball fouled back to the screen. They'll stay 0-2. 6-2 lead. 2 runners on base here in the top of the 7th. Christian Brothers making it interesting. Or at least Raleigh Vaughn making it interesting. She's hit 2 batters now. See if Christian Brothers can take advantage of that or if Raleigh can pitch around that trouble. Pitch is high to Bond. It makes it 1-2. Called strike, say she went. Bond tried to check her swing. Said she didn't. So the second strikeout of the inning makes it 2 outs here, 1 out away as Kara Alexander steps in. 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. She bats on the right side with 2 outs. Runner still at first and second. Her team down by 4 here in the top of the 7th. First pitch is the ball, 1-0. Three balls and no strikes to count. Vaughn has hit 2 batters in this inning. In danger of walking another one. That one called strike. A walk would bring the tying run to the plate, something you do not want to do. It would be in the person of Caroline Gross, who hit a no-doubter, and that's what's going to take place, a walk with 2 outs. And Caroline Gross will step to the plate. Rewind back to the 4th inning. Union was leading 4-0, and Vaughn tossing a no-hitter, and Caroline Gross hit a no-doubter over the left field fence for the first run and first hit of the ball game for Christian Brothers. She bats now with 2 outs. The bases loaded here in the top of the 7th. Her team down by 4. All the infielders in the circle now, going over some defensive strategies. There's 2 outs, a force at any base, communicating what they're going to do.
Batting down number 6, Caroline Gross.
They've got the bases loaded without the benefit of a hit. 2 hit batters and a walk and 2 strikeouts in this inning. So it's all been Vaughn this inning. She's either struck them out or put them on base. That ball in the dirt, 1-0. See if she can pitch out of this jam here. 2 outs, just an out away. We'll take an Adam ball. Oh, 0-1 the count. Popped up, foul. Anybody going to get there? No, it's going to fall right in front of the Union dugout as Marler and Alarcon, the Union catcher and third baseman, give chase, but couldn't get there in time. It didn't have enough hang time to it. So we got a 2-strike count to Gross. 2 outs, 2 strikes, top of the 7th. Union leading 6-2. Bases are loaded to Caroline Gross, who's already got 1 home run this ball game. A home run here would tie it up. Three runners aboard. 2 of them via the hit by pitch, 1 of them a walk. The other 2 batters this inning struck out. Pitch to the plate. Called strike 3. That'll be the ball game. 3 strikeouts in the inning with 3 walks in there as well, and Union gets the victory 6-2. Union will improve to 16-13 overall, 9-5 in conference play. Christian Brothers drops to 6-20 on the season, 1-12 in conference play. Union made it exciting late, but Union gets the win. Macy Neal led Union with 3 hits. She had 2 RBIs in that game. Adalia Alarcon had 2 hits, both of them doubles. She scored twice. 2 hits from Courtney Marler. She had 2 RBIs. Also a hit from David. It was a solo shot, her 4th of the year. Morgan Jennings with a hit and a couple runs scored. And Briley Carneal with a single as well. Looking at the pitching for Union. Complete game victory for Riley Vaughn. She pushes her record to 8-4 on the season. She went all 7 innings through 126 pitches, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 of them earned, 3 walks, 13 strikeouts for the freshman, and 5 hit by pitches. So whatever it takes to get it done, Union will win this, and we'll take a 30-minute break. Stay tuned right here. We'll come back with the second game of this doubleheader in about 25 minutes.